So we have a launch date for the Honor Magic V2. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So as it says in this article, it's been a fantastic summer for foldable fans. It's been like there has been a new release every other week lately, with more fantastic devices penned for the next coming weeks. And keep in mind that is true, as we have already got the Z Fold 5 launched so far. Well, technically launched. It comes out on the 11th, but it's technically has been out now. Google Pixel Fold is out, with the Galaxy Z Flip 5 out, the Motorola Flip that came out, and then we have a little bit delayed of a launch of the OnePlus Open, and then of course Oppo Find N3 and the Honor Magic V2. One of those Honor Magic V2, while the device is already available in the Asian markets, it's been touted for a global release. Now that has been confirmed in an official statement from the brand. The device will launch on September 1st as part of Honor's keynote at IFA 2023. We are going to be getting a global release of the Honor Magic V2, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and correct myself because I did mess up in one of my videos. I said this was actually not thinner than the Z Fold 5 and the Google Pixel Fold, and it actually is. This phone right here is, so the Z Fold 5 is 11.4 inches, 11.4 millimeters thick. This phone, when folded, is 9.9. 11.4, 9.9. When it's called a paper-thin foldable phone, they're not kidding. It is absolutely paper thin. Compared to a Galaxy S23 Ultra, which is, again, 8.9 millimeters thick, this is 1 millimeter thicker than a candy bar cell phone. For comparison, this is the iPhone 13. It is literally like that much thicker than iPhone 13. That is absolutely insanity. It's also lighter than the Galaxy S Ultra 2. That's in part of its titanium hinge, which should maintain strength without adding weight. Compared to other devices, it's no contest. It doesn't appear to sacrifice specs to achieve that either. A Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 featured inside with a 5,000 milliamp battery alongside with it. That's nothing special when it comes to the traditional devices, but in the foldable phone market, it's gold. Yeah, because most foldable phones are 4,400 milliamp batteries. I think the Pixel Fold has 46, I believe. The camera array also looks pretty competitive. 50 megapixel are used for the main and ultra wide duties, and a 20 megapixel offering for telephoto duties. That appears to be a 2.5 optical zoom lens. Arguably the most interesting part of the announcement is the mystery second device being launched that appears to have escaped the gaze of the industry entirely, giving us nothing to go on. It seems very plausible that the device will be a flippable phone, which is exactly what we see from pretty much every single tech giant at this point, is they release a fold and a flip together. Actually, in just a side note here, Google was going to do that. They were going to release a flippable Google Pixel Fold and a flip together. But apparently the flip, they said, was not up to their standards, and they said they released it, it would be awful because it just wasn't good. It was, I guess, just not, working correctly, and it could have broken, could have caused problems, and then if that had problems, the Fold wouldn't have sold. Let's be honest. No one's going to buy a Fold if the flip is breaking for everybody. So they decided to just can the flip and go with the Fold. That would mark an entirely new product range for the brand. While they have made a couple of book-style foldable phones, they have yet to enter the flippable phone industry. I think it would make a lot of sense. Flippable phones are indefinitely more accessible than larger foldable phones for first-time users. Even aside from the size benefits, they tend to be much more reasonably priced. You can pick up a top-spec flippable phone for less than the top slab phones on the market, making it easier to justify. Yeah, most foldable phones on the market right now sit anywhere from $950 to around $1,100, maybe $1,200 on the top end. So that's not bad. I mean, listen, we get a global release of this bad boy, this Honor Magic V2. it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Another competitor for Samsung, another competitor for Google, making this foldable phone industry just more competitive, better for the consumer. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions though, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.